Now the boots are clean, but the soul's still rough. Still park that Ford, even though I curl up and stuff. Got a front porch view and a house with land, but I never forgot what it took to stand. Still hear that young voice saying, keep pushing through. He's why I work hard and stay true to the view. From nothing to something, it wasn't by luck. It was long nights, calloused hands, and a prayer in the truck. Yeah, I built this dream from a back road spark. Raised it up with a stubborn heart. From the ashes and the rain and the God I trust, I made this life, built it all from dust. Now the lights shine bright on this home I made, but I still hear crickets from the trailer days. Got a million reasons now, but I don't chase fame, 'cause the boy I was still rides with my name. I tried it all, now I lead the way, but I tip my hat to my yesterdays, to the friends that stayed and the ones I lost, to the lessons learned no matter the cost. Still stop by that bar in my hometown square, where they all knew me back when I had nothing but air. We raise a toast to the grind and the climb, saying hell yeah brother, you ran out of time, not fight. It ain't about gold, it ain't about fame, it's about how you stand when they curse your name. It's about scars that you carry and roads you pave, and if you still give thanks when you finally get saved. Yeah, I built this dream from the fire and mud, raised it high from the broken and the flood. From backseat nights to skies so wide, I made it here with my hands and my pride. Now the boots are worn, but the heart is full. Still ride that line between wild and cool, and every mile I took, I never once looked back, 'cause I tried it all, and I ain't never lagged. Yeah, I tried it all, built from dust, still got my boots on, still got my trust. These days I wake up with the sunrise slow, got a coffee cup and nowhere to go. Used to chase the world with a fire in my chest, now I watch the trees sway and call it success. There's a peace in the quiet that I used to fear, now I smile when the stillness pulls me near. Don't need much, just a song and a breeze and the sound of the wind through the old oak trees. 'Cause I tried it all, ran the race, hit the gas, set the pace, built a name out of blood and bone. But now I'm proud just to be home. Yeah, I earned this view, paid every toll. Now I let the world spin and I let it roll. Don't need no throne or flashing lights, just a porch swing and good sleep at night. Got some gray in my beard and a story to tell. Still got that old guitar and a wishing well. But these days I play just to feel the chord, not to prove nothing or settle a score. Sometimes a young buck will ask me how I made it through and where I am now, and I just laugh, take a sip and say, keep showing up, come what may. I tried it all, now I found my grace, not in gold, but in this place where the dirt road ends and the sun dips low, and the dog lies down when the wind starts to blow. Yeah, I'm done with the chase, but I still ain't done. I got stories for days and a setting sun, from a kid with nothing to a man who's blessed. Now I watch the light fade from the front porch stairs. Tried it walks in the room like the sun breaks through, with a wildflower smile and a sky so blue. Got that sass in her step, heart full of grace. Every storm I face, she put it in its place. When the world gets loud, she's my peace and fight. Got me feeling 10 feet tall every single night. I've had trucks and bucks, but none of it means what I hold in her arms. She's my everything. She's my fire, my flame, my midnight light, the reason I rise, the strength in my fight. I'm the richest man this side of the land, with her in my arms and her kiss in my hand. Yeah, I've tried it all, but nothing compares to the love that we build and the life that we share. No gold, no crown could ever come close. She's my home, my high, what I love the most. She's barefoot in the kitchen with the radio loud, dancing like we're 20 in a no-name town, with a look in her eyes that says we'll be fine. She turns a hard day into a sweet red wine. She believes in me more than I ever did. Got me dreaming bigger since we were just kids. From dirt roads to city lights we roam, but in her eyes I know I'm home. Let them count their dollars, chase their gold. I've got a woman worth more than I'll ever hold. She's my calm, my storm, my prayer, my thrill. She's why I stand tall and always will. She's my fire, my flame, my midnight light, the reason I soar, the fuel in my flight. I'm the richest soul the world's ever known, 'cause love like hers builds an unshakable home. Yeah, I've tried it all, but I never felt this, till she gave me her name and her lips with a kiss. No need for fame, just her and the stars. She's my forever and she owns my heart. Yeah, I've tried it all, but loving her, that's the greatest win of all. Up at 5 with the rooster's call, baby on my chest and coffee on the wall, bills on the fridge, boots by the door. Ain't much time, but I don't need more. Got a woman I love and kids to feed, a family counting on me to lead. Ain't no shame in this kind of grind, I carry it proud, this life is mine. I'm holding it down like a man should do, with a house full of dreams and a love that's true. Might not be flashy, might not be loud, but I'm building a legacy that'll make them proud. From Monday's mud to Sunday's grace, I show up tired with a grateful face. Ain't looking for fame, just making them smile. I'm holding it down, country strong style. Dinner at 6, prayers at 8, fixing up bikes and cleaning that gate. Working double shifts, still cut the lawn, singing lullabies till the TV's gone. My daddy taught me how to be a man, not with money, but with callous hands. Now I'm raising mine just the same, teaching them pride, not chasing fame. I'm holding it down like a man should do, with a house full of dreams and a love that's true. Might not be flashy, might not be loud, but I'm building a legacy that'll make them proud. From Monday's mud to Sunday's grace, I show up tired with a grateful face. Ain't looking for fame, just making them smile. I'm holding it down, country strong style. Yeah, I carry the weight, but it don't break me. I give more love than life could take from me. 'Cause when you got a home and they call you daddy, richer than a man who's never had that. I'm holding it down like a man should do, with a house full of hope and a red-white view. From scraped up knees to wedding vows, I'll be right here, holding it down. Yeah, I give my best through the highs and lows, through busted pipes and winter snows. Might not wear a crown, but I'll wear this smile. I'm holding it down, country strong style. Holding it down with my boots on the ground. That's what real love's all about. Left LA with a map on my dash, dreaming of Mexico, chasing that splash. But just a few miles, the sky turned black, and that storm hit hard like a sneak attack. Lightning ahead, wind pulling me sideways. A truck behind me didn't back off for days. Felt like a movie, but I was the lead. One hand on the wheel and one praying for speed. What a beautiful trip, what a sweet escape, till a tornado danced in my rear view. Stayed with a tire in the mud and my faith in the floor. But little did I know there was so much more. Through the desert, lost my signal and sound. That truck still creeping, no one else around. Barely escaped that nightmare ride, but the worst hadn't even arrived. A few miles from Mexico, my tire went boom. Pulled to the side under that sun of doom. 2 whole hours, not a soul in sight. No jack, no spare, just dust and fight. This adventure's crazy, but I held my ground. Just when I thought I was going down, thought it was over, my story was done. A car pulled up, and then came the sun. Stepped a woman, brunette and bright, with a wild kind of smile and eyes full of light. She said, "You alright? Need a little help?" I said, "Just a jack and a spare as well." She grinned and said, "Well, look at this fate." She had it all, like she'd shown up late. We changed the tire, but changed the plan, 'cause that woman right there rewrote this man. Never made it to Mexico, but I don't mind. She jumped in the truck, left my fears behind. From a flat in the dust to the lights in the flash, we rolled into Vegas, hearts full of cash. Sometimes life takes a wild old spin, just to show you who's meant to ride in. I didn't lose a thing, I gained something more. A woman, a story, and a brand new door. Just 2 kids, wild in the dust. Shared the same dreams, built on hope and trust. Life took its turn, fast and without a sound. One by one, the good ones weren't around. watched them chase things that pulled them away. Some chose the bottle, some chose the grave. But I kept thinking about that one old friend, the one I never thought I'd see again. Years rolled by like a long, slow train, through love, through loss, through nights in the rain. I walked through towns that never knew my name, but carried his memory just the same. One night I stopped at a roadside bar, ordered a whiskey, stared at the stars. Was just about ready to pay and go when someone stepped in and time moved slow. He didn't have to speak, I knew that face still had that fire, that quiet grace. He laughed and said, "Ain't this strange? We sat like old times, nothing had changed." I told him about the falls, the things I regret. He nodded once and said, "Ain't over yet." We talked till the moon traded spots with the sun, like brothers, like soldiers who never run. No music played, but the silence spoke. Years apart and bridges broke. Some things sleep, they don't really die. Just wait for the moment to come back alive. I never made a toast or raised a cheer, but I felt more whole with him sitting near. The road was never straight, but I stayed true, and it led me right back to the heart I knew. Worked all week with my hands in the dirt, back's a little sore, boots full of work. Saturday's coming and the sun dips low. Out behind the house, that fire starts to glow. The wood starts crackling, wine gets poured. Someone grabs that beat-up guitar by the door. Ain't no stage, ain't no fancy lights, just stories, laughter, and stars tonight. Grill's on fire, the coals burn slow, and every friend's got that end of week glow. No talk of money, no office stress, just who caught nothing on the last fishing quest. One pours the wine, one cracks a joke, a dog runs by, someone starts to choke. And in this quiet little town asleep, we're living loud with roots real deep. It's therapy here without a bill, just dusty boots and a bottle to fill. We lean on peace and let it flow, with simple cheers and a fire's glow. Some got kids, some chase dreams, some got love, some in between. But out here don't matter what you've become, around this fire we all beat the drum. My old man sitting with a spark in his here is my piece of the sky. We all went quiet, glass in hand, and felt the kind of joy that don't need a plan. You don't need much, just a seed and flame, and folks who show up when you got nothing to gain. Wine, wood, and friends, that's gold in disguise. Right here tonight is the richest of lives. My old man sitting with a spark in his eye says this right here is my piece of the sky. We all went quiet, glass in hand, and felt the kind of joy that don't need a plan. You don't need much, just a seat and flame, and folks who show up when you got nothing to gain. Wine, wood, and friends, that's gold in disguise. Right here tonight is the richest of lives. I've seen smiles that didn't mean a thing, heard sweet words with a poison sting, shook hands with people wearing masks, said they had my back while watching me crash. But when I saddle up and hit that trail, I don't need to talk, my horse can tell. He don't care what I say or hide, he feels the truth I keep inside. Horses don't lie, they don't pretend, they feel your fear and where you've been. If your heart ain't right, they'll turn away, but if it's real, they'll ride all day. I've had days I forgot my name, surrounded by folks still feeling the same. But my old horse with those quiet eyes told me with a breath, you're still alive. He don't care about suits or gold or the lies that people love to hold. He won't flatter, won't fake a grin, he reads your soul through your hands and skin. If you're broken but true, he'll stand by your side. But if you wear a mask, boy, you'll feel that lie. And that's how I learned to be a better man, not through talking, but through reins in my hand. So I ride far from the crowd and noise, back to the land where I hear my voice, where it's just me, the sun, and the open sky, and a horse that never learned to lie. The world will trick you, charm and cheat, but a horse don't play, he moves to your beat. So if you're lost and don't know why, just saddle up and let a horse tell you who you are inside. Didn't grow up with a gator gold, just broken bikes and winter's cold. Mama worked late, daddy left fast, so I learned real young how to make things last. Found my peace in the woods and rain, carved my path through mud and pain. Didn't have much, but I had a grin, 'cause I was raised by fire, raised by the wind. I never fit in with suits and ties, felt more at home under open skies. Learned to listen to the sound of trees and trust my gut when I felt that squeeze. Didn't chase what others called success, I chased quiet and chased less. And every scar carved in my skin is proof I was raised, yeah, raised by the wind. Now I ride my road, not theirs, with busted jeans and weathered prayers. I made my name without a throne, just hardened miles and callous bones. I don't need a crown to prove I've won, just a good day's work in the setting sun. So if you ask me where I've been, I'll smile and say I was raised by the wind. I never fit in with suits and ties, felt more at home under open skies. Learned to listen to the sound of trees and trust my gut when I felt that squeeze. Didn't chase what others call success, I chased quiet and chased less. And every scar carved in my skin is proof I was raised, yeah, raised by the wind. Now I ride my road, not theirs, with busted jeans and weathered prayers. I've made my name without a throne, just hardened miles and callous bones. I don't need a crown to prove I've won, just a good day's work and the setting sun. So if you ask me where I've been, I'll smile and say I was raised by the wind.